Today we said, just from the quarterback's perspective, we said, hey, let's try a few things today. So I think all of us were being a little more aggressive. Terrell is really talented running down the field. I've been very impressed with his down the field skills, with his speed. I think being such a long strider, he can really cover ground even when he doesn't look like he is. And so I want to throw to him every chance I get on those deeper routes. And that's where in OTAs and minicamp I can experiment a little bit. Probably didn't get enough behind the ball on the interception I threw today where I shouldn't have thrown it, but wanted to get it out there and just kind of test it. And then the same thing with Josh Doxson. I forced the ball there to him that DJ made a good play on and intercepted. And in a game, you can't do that. But in practice, it's good to experiment and try it with no major consequences. And threw a couple others into tighter coverage that I don't want to make a habit of doing, but as long as I can learn from it, not to do that again, but also what I can get away with and what works. I think that's where OTA minicamp is very valuable.
You have the best coverages in the world, but if you don't get pressure on the quarterback, you're not going to get any turnovers. So I think you did a much better job of creating some pressure. Looked for the offense today, and in return they got some turnovers. DJ had one, I think Norman had one, and then Phillips had one, so it's good to see. And Matt Jones has not asked me for a release. That's the first I've heard of it. So, you know, I'm sure he's a little bit frustrated. He had his starting job, he lost it. Now it's his job to regain it if he's a Redskins. So we intend for him to come in camp and compete for a starting job. That's what competitors do. No, I just think we just need to come back right there in Monterey to work. And that's all we're trying to just focus on our job, control what we can control, and get to work. Everybody put their hand in the fire, and let's go.
If I can't go out there and make a play, they're not going to keep me around for my smile, I always say. So when I can't do what they're asking me to do, I'll be out of here. And so I think they still feel like I can play. I feel like I can play. Those guys, I try to encourage them. I try to let them know what I see. Try to pick their brains about what they see. We all just try to get on the same page. We're a very encouraging group, which is a little different from some positions where you feel like you only got to fail so you can succeed. But for us, we're only going to be as strong as our weakest person, period. And so, DJ's making plays, it makes me better. If I'm making plays, it makes him better. Seward's making plays. Whoever's out there, best 11 are going to play. How that shakes out, we don't know yet. But, the best 11 will get a chance to go out there and help us win game. And if I'm part of the 11, great. If I'm not, still great.